Here I added as a puja Namdose and also Pandalamo and then the Kasuri also meditated time in Haikiwa. So the puja. First of all, the most important, the Histolness wishes to be succeed immediately, to all the obstacles to be pacified, and that, and second to the FPMT Kaswari, all the activities to preserve Dharma, to spread Dharma, strength teaching, particularly Lama Tsongkhapa, that benefit to the sentient beings. Attributes most effective for sentient beings, beneficial for sentient beings, all the activities, and so couple of my children and children, the nunnery, Kaju Kajeling, and the sanghas. The learning Dharma and preserving and spreading Dharma. And then next yourself to be able to complete Dharma practice in this life. So, that's so that condenses many things. So complete the Dharma practice in this life. So in your life. So that is. So we start the Dharma protectors. There's the Kasuri. In Kasuri, practicing tantra, they so you need to, on the basis of generation stage, and then you need to exercise the illusory body that elaborated, concluded in the Guya Samaja part teachings, concluded, elaborated, concluded. Then clear light. The cause of the cause of Rubakaya, then because of the illusory, the cause of Dharmakaya, the clear light, and then need to exercise that which is elaborated, concluded in the Hiruka teaching. Now, thought, you need to exercise those two parts to achieve the unified state of Vajradhara. The result time, the unification of the clear light and illusory body, result time, the Rupakaya and Dhammakaya. So, so you need to achieve the water was shown in the illusory, how to achieve illusory body, the conclude in the Guya Samadhi teaching, and then clear light, which elaborately conclude in the Hiruka teaching. Then now, to succeed to actualize those two paths, then you need to practice Yamataka. You need to practice Yamataka. So most wrathful it is a wrathful aspect of Manjushri, embodiment of all the Buddha's wisdom. But this here, Yamataka means extremely wrathful, most wrathful aspect. So it's the most powerful deity to pacify obstacles, to actualize such this degenerated time. There's so much obstacles from inside, uncontrollable delusions and so, superstitions also uncontrollable from inside, and then dependent from outside. So, so so you need the most powerful, you need to practice the most powerful deity, the Yamantaka Kasure, extremely powerful to pacify obstacles, to actualize the path, the shown by Heruka teaching and the Guya Samadhi teaching, to achieve the universal state of Vajradhara. So, not only that, but also to develop wisdom, because Yamantaka has the embodiment, Manjushri, all the Buddha's wisdom manifested in this. So, also to develop wisdom, to Kasure. By doing, Yamantaka retreat like that, for example. And then even the same teaching, same, even instead of philosophy, is same word hours you read, but then after the retreat, then the same word, you see, you are reading before, but now it is a deep effect to your mind, understanding, meaning, deep effect to your mind. Even the same word as you read many times before. But after the retreat, then those words has a deep meaning. So deep meaning as you feel also. It's more taste the words you read. So things like that. Also, it does have a great effect. You can see so powerful to face obstacles and so that obstacle and So so this particular Lama Tsongkhapa's tradition. So we have so it can get taken time. So the Lama Chepa, in the second bodhicitta motivation to practice tantra, special motivation bodhicitta to practice tantra, second nyua, Queen Kuga on that position. So first quick is as well the lower tantra part. Lower tantra much quick to achieve enlightenment. Much quick you can achieve full Buddhahood in one life by practicing lower tantra, even lower tantra. But you see, only sutra, minor sutra, then takes 300 great eons to complete the merits of wisdom, merits of virtue. So you can achieve enlightenment, but takes 300 great eons, not that. So therefore, quick is the lower tantra. Then next quicker next quicker is the high tantra. Like that. But like that. But you see, there's a Muslim more. That's normally how it is. But now here in the Lama Chapa, Queen Kuka, particular, then quick is here. One meaning is quick is a high tantra, general high tantra. Then the next quicker is the practicing Guya Samaja, Yamantaka Chara Samara without separation. So that, so quick is to achieve enlightenment. The practice of all three without separation. So, like that. First quick is a general high tantra. The second quicker is the practicing all three deities without separation. So the quickest way to achieve enlightenment, Buddhahood. All like that. So Lama Chapa itself is you begin with the Yamantaka, generating yourself Yamantaka. Yeah, so like that. Then the offerings, extensive offerings from the Hiruka. So extensive offerings from Hiruka. Then before the offering, there's a visualization of a merit field. There's the Guya Samaja Bodha Mandala on the Guru, or also on your Gurus. So you think meditate that means to realize the Bodha Mandala, Guya Samaja, the Guru's holy body. So to realize in that nature. So the Lama Chapa has integrated all three deities. So therefore, it is become the quickest path to enlightenment. So like that. So therefore, now the protector, the Lama Tsongkhapa way, the three protectors. Also, not just anything, but three protectors, Mahakala, Kalarupa, and Namtusai. Jivu Sunji, the protector of three capable beings path. The three protector of the three capable beings path. So lower capable, middle capable, higher capable being. So the practitioner of Lamdrim. So the Kalarupa is the protector of the Dharma, protector of the lower capable being. Namdese is a Dharma protector of the middle cable brain. Then the Makala is a protector of the great Dharma protector of the great cable brain, the bodhicitta. So that's then also the renunciation, the Nandase protector, Dharma protector, then the bodhicitta protector. Three principal aspects of the protector bodhicitta is the Mahakala, then the emptiness is the Kalarupa. So like that, it's got three principal aspects, protectors for the actualized three principal aspects of enlightenment. But also the three higher trainings, the protector of three higher trainings. Higher training of morality is the Namdese, the region of lion. Then the Ngejung, morality, the morality, that higher morality, that's Namdese, and the higher training of the higher training of the samatha. There's a samadhi and a samatha. Samatha thing, come up. So I had to know that is the the Makala. And then, so I had to know wisdom is Kalarava. So that's very special. The Lama tradition there. So even the protectors, so here, just when the Lama is added that his one is government. I mean, from many great workers, Pandits, so long, so in history, so Bandalamo, then yeah. Okay, we can do that. I will begin with that. Yeah, on the Golu, today.
Thank you.
Mijitsenge home. So, to the giving dharma to the interferers to grant to receive any who interfere to grant to receive initiations or jnana, permission to practice. So during that time, so you can maintain general compassion to a sentient being, and that also becomes a preliminary for the jnana, and or the other ones meditate on the emptiness, looking at the subject empty, action empty, object empty. So, hell, enlightenment, samsara, nirvana, happiness, problem, daily life, everything empty. So, can do that. So, there. Get to them. Na Rinpoche ni yangshin jajavan ke nando amleje toma sapa me bai ji du de yazo jemboro jromo ma Range tuge onle ozu dake kandinya ramadinanda pando jesembe jana samambuwa jawana paso chabrastana ke yesu kaya batanji da kada kaya ke yesu kaya batanji kada kaya batanji dire No, Nama Zavambika Namakura. Zavambika Namakura. By imagine begin Zavade go Unga de Paraname again. But in there so Zavambika Namasava the by imagine begin Unga de Paraname again. And Namaza began Namaza Tanga than by him, began by Ezawateka. And got the Paranama Nabaranda. So, somebody has some more began again. Omana Yabagam and Oh, somebody has some bow, again. Amana Yabagam and the Randa. Somebody has some bow, again. Amana Yabagam and the Oh, Jimboja Mozaja Nebe, Lala Soveke Sukunji, Antina Chukaji, Jindana Chintunroji, Gandana, Galatachina. She jingin the Jimbo, Gawatsabajan, Gajuji, Gana Labaju, Dame, Sahanamo, Jizana, the Liberty, Pandanamataman. Kadambada, Kadamachi, Kadambata, Kadambata, Nalaman, Alzavan, Kadambata, Lage, Lama, Laban, the Jesuit, National Buachaval, Padu, Javara, Tamaki, to Hayamata, Shoji, Toma, Jachambati, Temper Killa. She was Chandra, some of them around so she. Candeamen Android Jigin does a marathon by Vego Savage. Number Jumba Demisa Mazumari, Zumba, So they are ornamental offering. So the Lama, they are tantra practice. So the aspect of Vajrasattva, Father Mother impressed that one high tantra. So that way it is aspect Father Mother impressed the that aspect high tantra. The lower tantra is just only the Father. Only one aspect, the Father. Also, a lower tantra, this high tantra. This I received from one initiation I received from Lama Yeshe, then Jebje Son Rinpoche. Not sure, I think maybe by Japani. The Lama Yeshe. Dhammasala, I think maybe. Don't remember. So lineage. Because many of you knew, so in a way. But I think for West, for West is okay. West is always advertised, so it's okay. In the whole country, the whole advertised attachment. So that is okay. Maybe the Chinese. So yeah, this high tantra. So you see, not only specialized in method to achieve Buddhahood quickest, but also it also the special wisdom in the high tantra, the Kralach. So to do the gross mind, subtle mind, extremely subtle mind, to do the extremely subtle mind, to complete that, to actualize that, and to complete that practice. To seize quickly the dualist mind, dualist view, and then they say to in this very lifetime, in the brief lifetime of degenerate time, so then you need this this advanced meditation. You see the secret meditation, So as I explained before, remember the other day I explained about different times I've talked about Guru. So I talked about what Guru is. I mentioned reciting the Papanga's first verse from the calling Guru from far. So if you can remember that, So all the Buddhas, Dhammakaya, all the Buddhas, Dhammakaya, the ultimate Guru, the Guru. So that's manifested into male female aspects is one being, but it's manifested in the male female aspect embraced so that for the intelligent and who has so much merit and has the highest intelligence, and then so without danger, this becomes the quick. It fits. This method fits. You see, to succeed the practice, the tantra, highest tantra practice, illusory body and the clear light, and succeed in actual unification of those two, then normal unification or normal learning the Buddhahood. So for that you see, so as a method, so a secret method, that is taught by Buddha. So that of course it doesn't fit to ordinary beings. So you have to understand that. Only those who have the highest intelligence and a lot of merit, and so that method fits. So anyway, so so that becomes a very special method to complete the tantra path. How you the clear light, illusory body, unification, normal learning, quick path to achieve Buddhahood in the brief lifetime or original time. So that. So who is able to actualize the clear light in this life, that is the meditator who achieves the enlightenment, who achieves Buddhahood in this very lifetime, or the brief lifetime or original time, who achieves enlightenment is that meditator who experiences clear light, who is able to have an experience of clear light. Or that, so that the or that so I don't have to mention. I don't know, but also cannot remember much to talk about that without receiving high tantra initiation. So all of that. So so I'm forgetting while I'm talking. So here involves so the meditation, that which because the tantric practice initiation of Janang, so in the lesbical path, you see you follow the abbot like Buddha. You don't look at the abbot Buddha, but you serve, listen, obey, like Buddha to the abbot in lesbical path. Now the Mahayana Sutra, the way to follow the Guru is by looking at the Buddha. Mahayana Sutra. Now the mind tantra, and not only essence Buddha you look at, but also aspect. You stop the ordinary aspect and you visualize Vajrasattva, this aspect. Also, that the person is tantra. Tantra's basic practice of tantra is that you stop the ordinary concepts and ordinary appearance. And then you transform pure concept and pure appearance. And that is the basic practice of tantra. So that's why then here it involves visualizing not only looking at the essence of Buddha, but even the aspects of the look at the aspect of deity, like that. So which initiation we are receiving, so all like that. So then with that visualization, the way one take initiation is also not just ordinary house, ordinary all of that, appearance or pure appearance of Vajrasattva's transcendental wisdom, so like that. The pure land, all like that. You see, think is like that. So, then offering this yourself and the others, body, speech, mind, and 3-time marriage and enjoyment of the whole entire universe. There's a without feeling over like that, or decorated with the offerings like that. Mandudua. Before I begin the initiation, so I left. I taught taking the other sentient beings, Tonglen, the sufferings and causes, and even the suffering kind of environment, the place. So that you say, that part I did, but the giving I didn't do. That I want to try to finish that. But, so by generating love and kindness to the two other sentient beings, then, because as I mentioned before, no matter how much they wish for, desire for happiness, but they not all the time they destroy the cause of happiness. In reality like this, desire for happiness, but always they destroy the cause of happiness. For example, one is by arising heresy, anger, or anger, you see, to different living beings, different, so ordinary, then Bodhisattva, Buddha, so like that, so 1 second anger, non-bodhisattva to a bodhisattva, 1 second anger that destroys 1,000 eons. You made a charity to the sentient beings, you made offering to Buddhas. That's at the bodhicitta avatar stage. Kawa tong sava jindan deche, chala so all like that, you say, unbelievable harm, 1 second rise anger to a bodhisattva. So you don't know where is the bodhisattva, who is the bodhisattva, who is not bodhisattva, you can't tell. I mentioned the stories. For example, Asanga, Pandit from Nalanda, Asanga, did 12-year retreat in the cave, but didn't see Mithya Buddha, nothing. Then he left, and then he saw a dog very wounded in a lower part of the body, full of maggots. And then he got unbelievable compassion. It's a Mithya Buddha, but he couldn't see Mithya. He couldn't see Mithya Buddha. So due to mind is obscured and that time. So could not see Mithya Buddha, but very ordinary being dog, not even human being dog, but full of worms and the maggots. So then what made him to see Mithya Buddha, that which is Mithya Buddha, is so got unbelievable compassion, and he sacrificed his life. He cut the flesh from down below the leg and then spread out to put the maggots, on that tree, something to eat. So he went to pick up by closing eye. He wanted to pick up, but could not touch. So then he opened his eye, then he see Mithya Buddha. Then he sees, only then he sees Mithya Buddha. Even though he meditated 12 years in the cave. You remember? You have to know that. Is the point. The point what made him to see Mithya Buddha in the road. After generating incredible compassion, self, then he saw Mithya Buddha, not dog. Before dog, you wanted so ordinary, so much suffering like that, you see? Cave meditated for 12 years, nothing happened. You have to understand the point. It's the whole point of the compassion. Oh, didn't happen there. Only in the road by seeing the wounded dog. Oh, then general compassion, able general compassion. Then see me there. You understand the point of the story. So then the practice in your life, the general compassion to somebody, it's so important. That's the quick path to enlargement. So otherwise, so much to learn, so much to, this when they learn it not, but this compassion, that is most important. If you can generate compassion, then there's no enlightenment. You see, even one sentence. So I told her, I think I told her the Gezo Sambowa's Bajogani, the Gezo Sambowa generated compassion to this lady who was, leprosities and parts and blood come out. So unbelievable. It is a Dojapamo deity, but could not see after he saw. He felt unbelievable compassion. Didn't think that I'm monk, lady, will get leprosy disease. Never think unbelievable compassion. They immediately grabbed because she said, "Please take me to the other side of the river." Immediately put it back. So like that, with unbelievable. Then you see in the halfway, even Jinner crossed the whole water in the middle. Then his karma is purified. Not seeing, it is Dojapamo, but cannot see. Just ordinary, terrible, then they purified by carrying heart. Then in the middle of the river, then completely, that finish. That ordinary coming appearance, finish, purified by carrying. So dedicating life, sacrifice. Then I see Dojapamo. Then she took him to die. And pure land. So then became enlightened there. So possible, he might become enlightened before it's Guru Nakachaba, you see? So therefore we have to know in our daily life what is the most important practice. So that you see, you pay attention there. So or retreat or retirement, try to finish number, big number. I'm not sure how that is qualified. I don't know, but even the motivation is difficult to say. That kind of retreat, big number trying to finish. You understand the point. You understand the point here now. No compassion. The Asangas. So the Kasure, then Mithya Buddha took him to the Shira in Pure Land. Then one morning, but 50 years for him, but one morning after that, gave teaching subject. Then Asanga came down and wrote 5 comments to Satanga. Numberless beings become enlightened by practicing that, or the medieval taught. Numberless beings became enlightened, achieved the minor paths and so forth. So even now happening and will be happening in the future, so like that. All that came from Asanga's compassion, generated into the wounded dog. You understand? You have to pick up the point. You see, then you practice. Like that, you see. Not just leave it as a story. So the most important in the life, they are to develop compassion. No, that's the most important practice in their life. So to develop that, and so therefore you need to the whole the 5 the great the scriptures in the monastery, they learn the whole life. I mean, so much the Bandavartika, the logician, the Kasata Parsa, Avasmana Karaka, and the Madamika, the Kaswabdamagocha, the all then condensed in the Katuri, the Lamrim, graduate pastoring advantages, the subject, Lord Keeping in general, middle Keeping in general, all those, and talking about how the samsara, suffering the three Lord realms, then suffering the human, the general suffering of samsara, all the house. There are six types of sufferings, all that, how you circle in the samsara, the 12 different religious limits, all those things. Then need to not only study, not only read, not only understand the words, but you see, you have to meditate, and you have to meditate, you have to feel it. You see, you have to feel it, and you have to get realizations. You have to get, you understand, the effortful meditation, effortless meditation, the realization. Although you have to go through that, and that you have to do that. Then you can see you can generate compassion to not only lower realms, you can generate compassion to the human beings, to the Sura, form realm beings, formless realm beings. You can generate compassion to all. You see, then you will study Dhamma, the Lamrim, so like that, you see. Then you can generate compassion to all. So not somebody, you see, that's limited to compassion, not like that. And then you see, even you explain to people about the correct way to create the cause of happiness, but they're scared. They run away. They're scared. They run away. Do you understand? So, for example, in our course here, so many people run away. They get afraid. They run away. That's a small example. That, you see, yeah. In the past, sorry, I have to tell this. In the past, many years ago, the course was done many times, so many times, under the sheet, in the roof of the sheet. This was before, I think before built LZR Kopan, so many times. So first, after third course after fourth course was done the Gomba, old Gomba here, and then many people come. So then we did outside back, not this bigger, so backside. So there's the empty place. So with a tent and put grass. So young monks, they sleep on the dry grass, on the round dry grass. And the houses about us wasn't students to stay. The house built, temple house built. You see, the willing guy. So quickly temple built 3 stories or something. Need for Western students to stay. So they stay in the tent and sleep in the grass, and then there's not bed grass. And then in the early times we like that. Then we did a few courses in the tent. Then moved in the tent room with the sheet, and so many times. Then bamboo, things weaved to them. They put around. Then put the little monks are they painting, all kinds of it, whatever they like. And so then put it in the stick all around. And there's one door came from here, then there's another door at the end. So that what I was saying, I forgot. So anyway, you see, then I talk about the edible Dharma and the hell realms. I talk about the edible Dharma and the hell, held rooms. So I talked 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Then people become like this, they spirit, like weather, no star, no moons, and I feel foggy, like that. So really, the Lama comes, then everybody wakes up. Lama comes, and everybody laughs, then everybody comes to jail. Healed, everybody then stand up. Like that. Then, not every day, time to time. Yeah? Then you see, when they come, after the talk, then they come out to have lunch under the tree. So in the tree, but then toilet smells come from there. Toilets, maybe not well taken care of, I don't know what. Toilet, then people sit under the tree, people sit, eat food, then toilet smell comes for the nose, offering for the nose. Like that. Not only one time, many times. So people who attended these early courses went through much. Now Kopan became 5-star, 10-star monastery. 5-star, 10-star monastery. But a long time ago, the people attended the course in the early times all went through much hardship. You wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe. Much hardship. So anyway, so because being hardships, and then we were able to continue the course and able to spread Dharma in the West. So they went back and they want to introduce, because they found beneficial, they want to introduce their friends. So that's how the 160 centers, and some schools are, but that's what started, that's what happened up to now, so like that. So that's all come from being hardships for Dharma. The meditation, to learn Buddhism with the much hardships. The people working, the monastery, the staffs, and so like that. Students who come into course in the early times, much hardships, like that. So it's very kind to those, very kind to, people who, everybody, the monastery from outside to the students, all together. Bear so many hardships, and then there's a development that happened, not only Kopan, but in the whole world, and so like that, able to help the people in the world, because different people are, in the world, different countries. Then the experience, like this, able to help many ways, not only teaching Dharma, but many different ways. So like that, I think that's when all living kindness is, not only wishing them happiness, not only temporary, but ultimately the liberation, something not that, so the peerless happiness, the Buddhahood, wishing, not only wishing, but you see, great loving kindness. So you want to, you not only wish, but I want to do. So all that, so taking responsibility on yourself. So that, you see. Then, first of all, giving body to the sentient beings, and so my root Guru Jabjet, which said, in the Rinpoche said, you can't offer this visualize this body, which are actually inside pieces of flesh and skeleton. I mean, wrapped with the nerves and skin, covered with skin, and like a sack. So inside, but outside a sack, you see, put in the sack, so covered by skin. So Rinpoche didn't say it, but you see, Rinpoche said the body we have, you cannot make charity with that. But you see, Rinpoche said that's all. Rinpoche didn't say Che. But in the Che practice, that red distribution, first white distribution, so they transform in the nectar, and then your body transforms nectar, and you offering Buddhama Sangha, Guru Buddhama Sangha, then it's the sentient things, then the spirit. And then the next one, the red distribution, are mountains of flesh, bones, and blood. And those who like blood, flesh, or bones, true, then the spirits come from 10 directions, and they eat that 1 minute, like that, you see. So the red distribution. So you don't do here. Lamri here, my Guru Japji said, you visualize which ground jewel. Which ground jewel that like the if the meaning that's okay. Many times in that special sign or the tangas, we see that which can do. There's something few jewels piled up, or one jewel, so which ground jewel, sometimes the Bodhisattvas or Wilton kings will find in the ocean, and then I saw in the book, Tibetan, the medical book, it says Buddha's relics at the end, then it goes in the ocean and become the Wush Grand Jewel. So they clean 3 ways, mud and last one will smell. So 3 ways, then they put on the banner on the 15th, Tibetan 15th. They put it on the banner, then whatever you pray. But you see, main thing you have to understand, the person who pray has a ambula karma. That jewel is a condition. So then whatever you pray, you get all the material, all the comforts of this life. Whatever you pray, you get everything. Anything you want comfort for this life. Because anything. How many swimming pools you want, or how many cars you want, how many helicopters you want. So like Sai Baba does like this, he gives some watches, some people gold chains, or you see, most people the ashes and they produce like this and gives not something which disappear image, not that. It's some hallucination. Not in daily I heard sometimes money. If somebody give money, huge pile of money, then they hand, but on the way to home, it disappears. Not like that. So keep a long time. So anyway, which grand jewel? So the so your body become transformed in the which grand jewel fill the whole sky. Like that. Then you offer to numberless helpings, numberless hunger ghosts, numberless animals. the numberless human beings, numberless Sura beings, numberless Asura beings, numberless intermediate stage beings, to everyone. God, which you can do like fill the whole sky. Then they got everything, whatever they want. Whatever they're looking for, they got everything, whatever they want. Exactly what they wish. Then after that thing, then they say, then they received everything what they need. First of all, what they desire. Second, what they need. So, what they need, now everyone received a perfect image birth. Then met minor teaching. Then met perfectly qualified by the Guru, revealing the unlisting path to enlightenment. Or the Guru revealing Dharma. Then is the actualized path. The of Kasa Foundation, Sutra, and Tantra, the actualized whole path. Then they removed all the delusion. Because of obscuration, gross obscuration, subtle obscuration, removed. And then they achieved Dhammakaya, Rupakaya. Holy body of the holy mind of Buddha, holy body of Buddha. So everyone, helpings, hungers, animal, human, everyone. So that's the end. So like that. So this is what they need. First of all, what they desire. Second time, what they need. So that. Then after that, you see, then after that, you do the Kasuri, all the enjoyment. Kasuri, yeah. I mean, how many, so one, you have hats. You have a hat to wear different places or in the party or, I don't know, hat or, I mean, just an example, shoes. And you have a summer shoes, winter shoes, or the autumn shoes, or spring shoes, or the inside shoes, the outside shoes, or then different parties. And, amazing. So many shoes. Example. So you dedicate one shoes. if you one shoes, dedicated for all sentient beings, numberless helping, numberless hunger, numberless asura, numberless. You make charity to all sentient beings. Wow! From one shoe, you collected infinite merit. Wow. You collected infinite merit. You understand? Numberless sentient beings. Even each realm, numberless sentient beings. So numberless merit. Even by making charity to even each realm. You understand? One realm, numberless merit you collect. Even you have only one shoes. For example, like that. So you have many shoes. You see, I'm just talking. So your enjoyment, your enjoyment, dedicated for sentient being. Can you imagine? Wow. Then all the money in the bank and then all the dresses. Then you have so many dresses, so different time outside, inside, so enjoyment is dedicated for numberless sentiments in each realm. Then, like the we should do like that. You see, helping hungry animals, human beings, they got everything what they desire. Exactly happen. Then next thing, what they need to achieve. So, perfect in the body, mid-minor teaching, met, and the perfect color part mind, the Guru, revealing the understanding path to enlightenment. So then taught Dharma, then actualized path, and basic sutra, then tantra, resolve tantra. Then you see, then removed all the obscuration, gross, subtle, obscure, all. Then achieved Dhammakaya, Rupakaya, everyone enlightened. All like that. So you see, the unbelievable marriage, each time, possible body, unbelievable marriage by dedicating territories to send them in one realm, numberless. About the marriage, you call it, then enjoyment, with the enjoyment you have, enjoyment you have, then with each one dedicated for sentient being, numberless sentient being, but each realm numberless. So you call it unbelievable, limitless, unbelievable marriage. That. Unbelievable. Can't imagine how much marriage could. With that. So, then after that, you dedicate your marriage, collected from beginners about now, and which will be collect in the future, or the 3-time marriage, what you collect, to give to every helping, every hunger, every animals, every human being, every spirit being. Not just a name in space, name or sentient beings, or animals, not just in sky. But you see, it's good sometimes, it's good to numberless mosquitoes. You give numberless mosquitoes. Oh, then numberless, fleas or numberless, the rat, numberless rat, and numberless. But sometimes you think like that, it's very effective. When you think a particular sentence, you don't do. Like snakes or rats or something, you don't do. So, but it's good. All the fish in the ocean. So to actually think like that, it's so good. So good for your mind. So anyway, numberless human beings, numberless spirit beings, numberless. All that, you see, then they got everything whatever they desire. They got everything what they desire. Then after that, they got everything what they need. The perfect image birth and the mind teaching, the Kasuri, Metropolitan call mind, the Guru, revealing the amnesty about saying that teaching down. Then Kasuri. Then after that, Kasuri, they all actualize path. In the basis sutra, then the result tantra. They actualize. Think that. Then removed all the obscurations, and then they become enlightened. The Dhammakaya, Rupakaya, they all achieved. Buddha's holy body, whole man. So like that. What? In that short time, unbelievable. Can't imagine beyond our concepts. You see, I told you, Pember Samba Zamji Jang. Sangye chole chebana de zamba mejugas Even your mere thought of benefit, even it didn't benefit, but your mere thought to benefit to somebody, all then, you see, is much more special than making an offering to Buddha, extensive offering, like clouds in the sky, making an extensive offering to all the Buddhas. Oh, unbelievable. I told you already that, tiny one, tiny rice, one tiny flower. I told you, make an offering of what you got to. So, you think that? Then now here. Then even mere thought benefit to somebody, not just all sentiment, just somebody. Even you didn't get benefit, but actually do, but mere thought. So like that, you see now you are given all this to numberless sentient beings. Can you imagine? All like that, you see, marriage, you collect it, unbelievable. All that this, practicing this Tonglen, all that this special bodhicitta, all that is quick way to achieve enlightenment. So like that. Okay? True way to be free of samsara, quick way to achieve enlightenment. So, like that. So this, I didn't get to explain before, so now this, how to do the giving. Okay, so like that. This, and then, so in our life, you see, you meet some people and talk about problems, relationship or disease and incurable disease and dangerous life-threatening disease and problems. You see, you hear, or then you see, then you do Tonglen. From your side, you just keep quiet and you do Tonglen. You see, checking those problems. Not only those problems, all the sentient problems, but those problems what you heard, you take it on yourself, in your heart, destroy the self-chasing thought. Then, as I explained before, even the I, even the object of ignorance, the real I, not there. As implemented in that. So anyway, that's so good. Then you see, many times it also can be recovered. Others people's the problems or the so like that. Then you are praying to whomever you have more connection or faith. I mean, it's Buddha or like Tara or whatever. See, praying, so they will help. For example, just in that many stories, but there's no time to. With Gaya, somebody kidnapped in Singapore. Somebody in Singapore kidnapped. Then I didn't have time to pray, so I had to go to Gompa to talk. So I rely on Medicine Buddha. Please, it's up to you. So it's like hand over to others, like left up to Medicine Buddha. So I didn't have time to pray, so Gompa to speak, so I spoke outside. So that the man was, I think this lady who was kidnapped was freed, or that day was next day or something freed. Then another one kidnapped again in same Singapore or Malaysia, Singapore I think. Then also I think Medicine Buddha. I think Medicine Buddha. There was a left chair in the hand of Medicine Buddha. It's outside. So, then the person was freed the next day. was something, this happened. There are many other stories, other people's experiences, many just rely on them. So that's, so it's very good, Tonglen. Okay, I think so, story here.